everyone. So I just wanted to make a really quick video on what the purpose, function, etc. of pre-writings within the context of this course are. There will be a series of pre-writing assignments, which you've probably seen outlined on the course calendar, and those will come before our major assignments. So project number 1, project number 2, and project number 3. And essentially what those are worksheets that kind of ask you the exact same questions that you need to be answering to perform well on the essay. So just being candid that what I do is I actually copy and paste from my own language on the prompt to form questions for you all, to form questions on those pre-writing assignments. So you'll want to use those to kind of guide you throughout the context, obviously, of the writing process, because I will give those feedback as if they are rough drafts. So I repeat again, whether or not I give feedback to rough drafts is always contingent upon that point in the semester and the semester, right? A lot of my colleagues don't give feedback to rough drafts at all. I've been known to kill myself to do so, but then students complain that it's too late, right? Meaning that the feedback doesn't come soon enough or whatever, okay? So whether or not I'm able to give feedback on rough drafts, of course, can depend, okay? But I'm always going to give feedback on pre-writings. And of course, I try to give feedback on rough drafts when I'm able to. It's just really difficult, right? With the number of students and all the grading that goes into what it is I do, right? With over 120 students. What I wanted to state also, though, within the context of this video really quickly is just when you get the pre-writing finished and upload it and everything, make sure that you check a few things, that you ask yourself a few questions before you upload it, okay? When you get ready to upload it, ask yourself these questions. Did I include appropriate citations, right? If the assignment asks for me to cite. Sometimes assignments don't. Use your own discretion. You should know, right? If your assignment asked you or expected you to cite, you might also want to look at, if you're directly quoting and or paraphrasing, did you actually, right, take the time to cite throughout the context of the assignment, okay? So did you actually take the time to, if you're paraphrasing from page 302 to 308, did you take the time to actually show the audience that you moved from 302 to 308, right, in that paraphrased or quoted block of material, okay? So that would be something that I would advise just looking into. Another thing that you want to make sure of before you go to turn pre-writings in is just make sure you don't have too much fluff. Okay, and really, I say too much. Make sure you don't have any fluff, right? There shouldn't be anything in the pre-writing that veers away from what I'm asking you. Okay, so just answer the questions at hand. You don't have to be overly tangential or lengthy. Get to the point, right? That doesn't mean don't include enough detail. Include enough detail for the audience to understand where it is you're coming from, to bring the scenario to life, whether it's a conversation between two sources or a scenario of your own you're bringing to life, but make sure that you do so in a way that is strategic, right, and that is impactful. So those were just a few things that I wanted to go over when you're thinking about how and in what way you might engage with the pre-writing in a way that's most effective for you. You might also keep in mind when I give feedback to these, I don't want you to passively engage with that feedback. I'd like you to do what's called actively engage with it. So make sure that you constantly consult it. If you've got questions about it, of course, ask. Don't look at it as something that you just kind of brush to the side. Use it to help you get a better grade. right? That's why I take the time to leave the feedback to begin with. I hope this was useful, just kind of explaining the functionality of the pre-writing and what to expect. As always, if you have questions, just let me know. Oh, and I did want to say pre-writings are the number one, just the only one assignment we probably won't ever do an MLA, right? So you'll see that there's a series of worksheets that I've created for you, and you will fill those worksheets in, okay? You do not do MLA style, and keep the questions in the document because those are there to guide you. All right, have a good day, and again, let me know if you have questions. I hope this video was useful.